All right, I'm feeling froggy. Let's look at JFrog's IPO. What's going on, you guys and girls? My name is Jose. Welcome back to Rico Suave Investing. If you want to learn about the stock market, investing in financial freedom, then you came to the right place. So make sure you click that like button and subscribe. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything. So today, I'm going to look at my, seventh IPO for next week. We're talking about JFrog, of course. If you haven't signed up for my Patron, next week, I'm going to use my Robinhood account to buy into all these IPOs and keep you updated. So make sure you go over there and subscribe to my Patron. Also, subscribe to my Discord. The link is going to be in the description. But before we begin, I want to give a shout out to my patrons. These people right here are my superheroes. They get a shout out on all of my videos, access to my new Discord, free access to my marketing masterclass, stock market news, portfolio updates throughout the week, and more. You can also find their links to their channels in my description. I'm on YouTube a couple times a week, but I'm on Patreon and Discord every single day. So if you don't want to miss anything, the link to my Patreon is going to be in the description. Only $1 per month. Now back to the video. All right, so we got a lot to cover, so let's get right into it, okay? Now, right here, when you look at Market Watch IPO calendar, I love this Market Watch one because you can click between recently priced, upcoming IPOs, future IPOs, and withdrawn, the companies that didn't make it. So we're gonna look at upcoming IPOs. Today we're looking at, let's scroll down. On Saturday, I'm gonna be doing Amwell, so make sure you tune in for that one. It has a nice price range of $14. But today we're talking about JFrog. And right here, according to NASDAQ, the price is going to be from $33 to $37 price range. And it's going to be, of course, the week of 9/14 next week. Now, a lot of you guys have been finding out someplace else. I don't know where exactly the exact date. And that's okay. That's fine. But this is good enough for me because I'll tell you what, when Monday comes around, I'm going to be looking for those ticker symbols anyway, right away, right, to get into that position. So no big deal. But let's talk about JFrog today. All right. So let's look at this article right here from The Street that says IPO launch JFrog proposes pricey terms, $405 million US IPO. I didn't think that was too pricey, you know. You got other IPOs out there talking about $2-3 billion. Let's scroll down real quick, see what we got. JFrog, ticker symbol frog, genius, intends to raise $405 million in an IPO of its ordinary shares, according to the S1 registration statement. Here's a link to the S1. I'm not going to go over the S1, but I'm going to leave a link to this article in the description below if you want to check it out later on. The firm provides continuous development release management software to DevOps team globally. Frog has produced impressive results, but the IPO appears to be priced for perfection, and there may be an opportunity in the current volatile stock market to acquire shares on the open market and at a discount to the IPO. JFrog was founded to develop an integrated and full feature system to enable DevOps teams to more quickly and easily develop and deploy new software releases. JFrog has received at least $175 million from investors, including Gemini, Israel Ventures, Scale Ventures, Sapphire, and some others. As of June 2020, the company counted approximately 5,800 customers, with many large enterprises among its consumer base. Sales and marketing expenses as percentage of total revenue has been dropping as revenues increase, so that's very good. Less money you spend on marketing, the more money you get to keep. Their average annual revenue per customer was $23,880, so that's pretty good. Some of their major competitors in the industry, we got IBM, we have Pivotal Software, JetLab, Sonatype, Alphabet, Google, of course, and Amazon. As of June 30, 2020, JFrog had $144 million in cash and $99 million in liabilities. So I like that they have more cash than liabilities, so that's a big thumbs up. Assuming a successful IPO, the company enterprise value at IPO would be approximately $3.1 billion. So again, very nice value for the company if everything goes well next week. And that is exactly what Market Watch reported back on September 8th, that JFrog IPO, it could be up to $3.3 billion. So that is very, very good. The IPO is expected to price between $33 and $37 per share, which means the company could raise up to $296 million. But is JFrog stock a buy after the IPO? Let's see what Morning had to say. Why is JFrog exciting for investors like you and I? Well, this company makes what we call liquid software. Its products enable continuous software updates in the background versus occasionally having to initiate updates manually. That's kind of cool. Often businesses have been interrupted by the occasional update. Remember when websites used to go down for a while for maintenance? Consider how much business is lost in that time. So with this software right here, you never have to go down. That's pretty good. Large companies like Alphabet, which is Google, and Microsoft depend on JFrog to keep their updates going. Those that depend on the security updates have entire reputations on the line. So if Microsoft is using it and Amazon is using it, it must be good. Is JFrog profitable? JFrog revenue grew $63 million in 2018 to $104 million in 2019, a gain of 65%. Between the first half of 2019 and the first half of 2020, it grew 60%, from $69 million to $456 million. So this company is got enormous potential for growth, as it has shown in the past. As far as profitability, JFrog has been cutting losses like butter. The company lowered losses from $1 per share in 2018 to just 2 cents per share in the first half of 2020. Incredible. Total losses have gone from $5 million in 2019 to only $426,000 today. I am very excited about that. That's a company that's heading towards the right direction. It's got very good leadership. JFrog serves over 5,800 organizations. 75% of those are Fortune 100 companies. We mentioned Google and Microsoft already, but according to the JFrog prospectus, or S1, its clients include all the top 10 tech firms right now, as well as the 8 of the top 10 financial services organizations. So that's just an incredible resume for JFrog. Now you're probably wondering by now, man, what the heck is JFrog? Can I just see a video, see what it is, what the company does? Well, here's a 1-minute video from YouTube, and I'm gonna show you right now so you understand what the company is all about. So let's check that out.
Whether you're an ambitious startup or a software giant, the same rules apply. Release fast or die. Faster updates, faster features, faster security fixes. Easier said than done when you're developing the world's most complex code across a variety of languages with teams and contractors scattered all over the world. That's why companies we all rely on, like Verizon, Cisco, Google, Netflix, Amazon, and Twitter, rely on JFrog Artifactory, the world's first and only universal artifact repository. But you don't have to be Amazon or Google to understand that when development teams get larger and more dispersed, sharing libraries and third-party components can start to get messy. Without a universal repository, chaos is just waiting to happen. Everyone picks their own versions. They use artifacts from different sources. Testing problems arise, and pretty soon all hell breaks loose, slowing down your next release. JFrog Artifactory brings much-needed order by centralizing the way binaries are controlled, stored, and managed throughout the software release cycle. And because it's universal, it's easy to integrate fully with widely used build tools, coding languages, and technologies. Artifactory offers high availability and multi-push replication, and tags libraries with searchable metadata so you can extract powerful insights that increase product speed, security, and quality. And Artifactory now comes built in with Mission Control, offering real-time centralized control of all your Artifactory instances anywhere in the world. Want to release even faster? Simply integrate Artifactory, the world's only universal software management solution, with JFrog Bin Tray, the world's only universal distribution platform. And you can develop, distribute, and scale up faster than ever before in any language with full automation. JFrog, release fast or die.
All right, so it's all about Artifactory, the art of organizing artifacts or repositories. So very cool. I hope you understand what JFrog does now. You have a better understanding after that video. The entire Israel-based company was founded in 2008 and booked $128 million in sales for 12 months ended in June 2020. It plans to list on the NASDAQ under the symbol FROG. We know already it is listing and is coming out next week. I'm very excited about it. JFrog filed confidentially in February. Morgan Stanley, JP Morgan, and Bank of America Securities are the joint book runners on the deal. So it also has some very powerful banks behind the IPO. It's no secret that IPOs have been on the rise lately. Right here, CNBC says that IPO shares are up a surprising 60% this year with big debuts expected. JFrog is no different. We have some recent IPOs like Vroom, Zoom is killing it, right? Rocket companies, And right here are the big ones that I'm going to be investing on myself. Make sure that you go down in the description, sign up for my Patron. So if you want to keep track of my IPO new portfolio that I'm creating on Robinhood next week. But I'm looking forward to Snowflake. It's up 173%. Unity up 42%. Sumo Logic up 50%. This is year-over-year growth. JFrog 65% and GoodRx 55%. So just amazing growth. These companies are just great companies. Great time to invest in IPOs. I'm very excited. Of course, this is not financial advice. I'm just giving you my opinion. Don't do as I do. Make sure you do your own research. And right here, their website is even cool, man. Down here, they got the key customers like we spoke about before: Spotify, Netflix, Google, Slack, Cisco. Release fast or die. Right here, we're gonna scroll down and check this out real quick. Their website. I think they have a video down here I want to show you guys. But they had, like I said, they had their Artifactory repository. They have X-ray pipelines, distribution. JFrog platform is bigger than you think, guys. Radically universal. There's some of the brands right there that you probably can recognize. And then you keep scrolling down, end-to-end, universal, hybrid, multi-cloud, scales to infinity, two integrated fail, high availability, cloud and self-hosted versions available as well, fueled by community and customers' happiness. Here's what Red Hat had to say. We have Align, SAP, NVIDIA, Boeing, speaking about the company, Red Hat and all that. I'm gonna leave a link in the description below to this to the website if you want to go check it out for yourself. Updating the software for some of the biggest companies in the world like IBM, Capital One, Microsoft, Siemens and all that. So just a great, amazing conglomerate company. I am very excited that it's going to become public here next week, and I am going to try to grab a few shares myself. So, but what do you guys think? Are you excited about this IPO? Let me know in the comments below. JFrog is a subscription-based model, just like Netflix. When you scroll down right here to look at their pricing, they have free Pro Team Enterprise, Enterprise Plus. Right here you can see the per month prices, and they come with different sizes of storage and all that for data and all that. So just a great company, something to look at if you are definitely need their services. I really recommend you look into this website, JFrog. All right, and I think I give you enough information for this video about JFrog, but if I missed anything, make sure you put it in the comments below. I'm going to pin a comment at the top reminding people about their price range, their ticker symbol, and the date that next week. So to make sure that you guys don't miss anything out. But make sure you follow me on Discord, on Patreon if you want to see my new IPOs portfolio. Make sure you drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and come back at soon for another video. And as always, make sure you take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon.
I bring up the pain, Rico solves the main. I make the market rain like acid rain. An investing channel you ever know, ya. I think you'll go your house, your money, leave you broke, son.